Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the International Visiting Lecture with Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology, India. Welcome to the Honorable Mr. John Livingston as an Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, as for the topic today is web automation. And for today's session is being live streamed on the University STEKOM channel. Right now, I will read our agenda this afternoon. First, we will start class presentation delivered by Mr. John Livingston and continue with the Q&A session and the for documentation and last time is closing. Yeah, let's begin. We will start class presentation delivered by Mr. John. The time is yours.
Thank you, ma'am. So, good afternoon, honorable present here. So, it's my great privilege and great pleasure that I'm going to share my knowledge and expertise in web automation using UiPath. So, before starting my presentation, I would like to thank the higher officials of the university as well as the higher officials of my college, where I work with Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology. So, today's topic is about web automation. I have prepared some slides, some series of slides and some demo videos, as well as I plan for some hand-on sessions too. So I'm going to share my slides now. We shall start the session. If you have any doubts, you please chat and ask the doubts, and I shall able to clear that. Okay. I hope my slide is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So I would like to introduce myself. Myself is John Livingston, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Engineering at Kamaraj College of Engineering Technology. So today's presentation is about web automation. So the objective of this lecture is to know the fundamentals of web automation and its importance, and what is really automation, how it is originated some thousand years before, and how it was grown, and how it is in nowadays, and what is the future of this. And for web automation, there is a tool called UiPath. UiPath is a very powerful tool for web automation, not only web automation. For several other IT automations, UiPath is one of the wonderful tool. So we will go through what is UiPath, how to install it, how to work on it, and also simple hands-on examples on UiPath. So this is the overall objective of this lecture: what is web automation is and how to use UiPath, and very simple hands-on experience. So in this slide, you can able to see what is automation is. I have given two different pictures, a car assembling unit, where in the first picture you could see uh, the men are working on that in that assembly line, and the car's being assembled by men, human beings. But in the second picture, you could see it's been automated. This assembly line, the car assembly line is automated using the robotic arms. So what is normally an automation is, before going to see what is web automation, for the next 15 or 20 minutes, we shall see what is automation is. So automation is nothing but using the technology, the modern technology, perform tasks with minimal human intervention. The word minimal human intervention is very, very important because uh, the human intervention is needed, but the intervention is very, very minimal in that. Using the modern technologies, we are going to automate the task with minimal human intervention. So in this car assembly, automation is done by robotic arms, as you see in the picture. The robotic arms is doing all these kinds of painting, assembling, and tightening, and the seat assembling, the machine assembling, engine assembling, and tire assembling. Everything is automated by the robotic arms. Still, human intervention will be there in a minimalistic way. So automation is done in various domains. In the last slide, you have seen that it's on industry, car manufacturing industry. But here you see the automation can be done in healthcare also. In this picture, you could witness something. Two doctors are sitting and one nurse is standing, and some kind of a surgical system is there. Okay, so that surgical system is kind of automated surgeries. Human won't do any surgery, but this doctors will do some kind of actions in that case of, but the the system, the robo will assist the surgery. The robo will assist the surgery for the doctors. So when a robo is doing a surgery, it should be what? It should be very precise and it should be very accuracy. So this kind of the automated technology can assist doctors also, not only in healthcare and car assembling or manufacturing. This kind of automation, general automation, not web automation, general automation can be used in farming also, drone farming, as you see here. So drones monitor crops. The drones fly over the crops and it monitors. If water is needed, it automatically, the word automatic is very, very important here. Automatic automation. If the crops need the water, it automatically sprays the water or fertilizers, whatever it may be. So automation can be done in farming also. So this is one example, drone farming, monitoring the crops automatically, spraying the water or fertilizers automatically. So this technology is also assisting the human beings. So here is one simple video to make something interesting. You just watch this. This is from YouTube, but this is an automated harvesting robot. Okay. So this automated harvesting robot, it has no connection with web automation. Still, before we are going to see what is automation or web automation, you should know these type of things. The things, the word robo, because in web automation also, we are going to create the robots, and robots are going to help us. So used to robots will help us in automation. So you see this video, a robotic arm will do a harvesting. Just see this. So you watched one video. The purpose of showing this video was automation is everywhere in harvesting, in agriculture, medical, everywhere. So in this video, you witness that a robotic arm, a robo, actually, a robotic arm performs some workflow. Please note the word workflow. Workflow is very important. So using computer vision, the robotic arm visualize that strawberries and calculates something. And if the strawberry was ripe, it plucked it and it placed in a place, isn't it? So there is a workflow. It will check, it will harvest it, and it will place in one place. There is the workflow. So workflow is very, very important in automation. In web automation also, we will do workflows. So in hands-on experience, we will do a workflow. So in this video, you witnessed one workflow using computer vision. Strawberries are monitored, and some calculation has been done, and the ripe strawberry had been plucked off by the robotic arm and placed in a tray. So this is the workflow. Workflow of an automation. Like this same way, in web automation also we have workflows, and we will do that workflows, the web automation workflows in UiPath. As I stated earlier, UiPath is an software tool for creating web automation. So you see the next slide, a self-driving car. So this is also an best example for automation that uses Tesla Autopilot and Waymo automation for navigation. You just see this video. Fine. So in this video, an automatic driving. So again, here is an automation. The driving has been automated. Using the voice command, the car has been started and automatically it's driving, isn't it? So here also the computer vision and navigation, etc., technologies has been used, but the automation is there in automobile industry also. In farming, it's starting from medical farming and agriculture harvesting. Everything, the automation is predominantly dominating. So this is one example. And another one example of automation is automatic toll collection. So some years before, some 15 or 20 years before, in toll gates, we have to manually pay the money and they will allow to pass through that automatic toll collection booth. But nowadays, everything has been changed. Everything has been automated. There is no need for paying money. Just we have to paste the RFID based FASTag sheets in our car, and whenever we crossing that automatic toll collection booth, it automatically takes our money and allows us to move that toll booth. So here is one example. You just see there. Okay. As you witnessed in this video, everything is automatic. So you know very well about this automatic toll collection booths and all. Uh, no more explanation about this kind of things. You know everything about this. So I want to insist that automatic automation is ruling everywhere and it is going to be a future. So a lot many technologies are there: cloud, IoT, blockchain, and cybersecurity, etc., and etc. Right. So automation is also going to rule the world. Already it is ruling, but in IT industries, in computer science stream, it is going to rule a lot, especially in web automation as well as desktop and other IT-based automations. Okay? So automation in other domains where we can use automations. So I have listed something. I want to tell the key points only. So in manufacturing and industry, and retail and e-commerce, and banking and finance. So I want to insist one thing: automation. Every in banking sectors, we do have ATMs, anytime money, right? Automated ATMs are there. We are going to the ATM machines, and we can automatically we can give our credentials, and we can deposit and withdraw the money automatically, isn't it? We are giving the credentials, and the money flow is being processed, isn't it? So this is the best example for automation in banking sector. So in this slide, I have mentioned loan processing automation, and I mentioned as web automation, isn't it? So in other areas, I didn't mention as web automation, but in this domain, loan processing automation, I have mentioned as web automation. So just see here, artificial intelligence verifies documents and approves loans instantly. So what is the procedure to get the loan? Actually, we have to go to bank, we have to fill the forms, we have to complete all the documental procedures, and they will verify who the managers will verify, and the officials will verify, and they will decide whether we have to give loan, approve loan, or disapprove the loans. So this is the manual process. This is not automatic. But nowadays, things have been changed because in the advancements of IT industries and computer science, everything has been changed into web, isn't it? We have accounts in our bank, that is mobile accounts, as well as web accounts, internet banking. We have to just give our details in our internet banking, the loan approval procedures. No man will see that. No higher official or manager will see that loan loan approval, but a system itself, a computer system itself verifies the document, and it will decide whether we have to approve loan or to disapprove the loan. So this is one of the best example for web automation. So this automation, loan processing automation, can be done in UiPath. UiPath is a software I will tell in for the slides. So UiPath is a wonderful, powerful software that we can automate this loan processing automation without any human interference. Also, in education sector as well as construction and civil engineering sector, we can use automation. In this education sector, I have mentioned two web automations. In construction and civil engineering, I didn't mention any web automation because in construction and civil engineering, the real robots or the machineries will act as automating machines. But in the education sector, you just see that automated grading, it comes under web automation. Attendance tracking, it comes under web automation. How this automated grading comes under this web automation is, so the AI powered system, again this word, artificial intelligence powered systems, evaluate exams and assignments. How it could be? A student can write exams, and they can write assignments for 2 pages or 3 pages. They can write exams for 40 pages. The exam sheets and assignment sheets has been scanned, and it can be provided as an input to UiPath. Again, UiPath, I'm mentioning UiPath, it's a software for automation. So consider a student A, he wrote exam for 40 pages and assignment for 10 pages. So the total of 50 pages has to be scanned and given as input to UiPath. The UiPath will verify each and every page. It will read using OCR technology, optical code recognizer. Okay. So using the technology, optical character recognizer, using the technology, it will analyze everything and it will award the mark. It will evaluate the exams and assignment and it will automatically grade the performance of the student. So this can be done using web automation. Why? Because the student will scan the scan the exam papers and assignment papers and he will upload in Google Classrooms or something. So Google Classrooms or other platforms comes under web, isn't it? You will be uploading it. From that web, you get the data and do this kind of grading automatically. So it can be applied for attendance tracking also using the camera, AI cameras or normal cameras. We can detect the face of a student and it can be uploaded in some web application. And from that web application, we can, using that facial recognition, we can automate student attendance. So whatever the things we use web, we can automate the things using UI path. So here, as we discussed, construction and civil engineering, we can see one simple robot that lay bricks for faster construction. So as you see here, this is also a robotic arm. Okay, and showing you this again. This is a robotic arm that automate the bricklaying. So in civil engineering, robots or robotic arms is being used, but in web automation, we are going to create robots. Yes, we will create robots, not like robotic arms or the real robots, the machine, the hardware robots, but we will create software robots. UiPath is used to create software robots that can automate web applications. So the next one where we could apply this automation, hospitality and tourism, as well as food and beverage industries. So I don't want to explain a lot about this. So in here, robo waiters, you could have witnessed that, right? In restaurants, robots will be there and they will be acting as waiters. And also automated cooking machines. You could have come across that. The robots will prepare and serve food in the restaurants. You just see this video, robo waiters. Again, this word robo is repeatedly encountered in my presentation, isn't it? So automation, whenever you think of the word automation, the next word you should think that robots. Automation can be done using robots in modern world. So web automation is also done using robots, but not with hardware robots, but with software robots. So UiPath, again, I'm repeating, UiPath is the best tool to create software robots. We will see how to create a software robot in the demonstration. Just see this. Yes. So this robot waiters assisting the humans. There is the minimal intervention of human beings here, right? So in the first slide itself, I have said that the technology, it will assist the human, right? It will not replace the human, it will assist the human. So automated cooking machine, you could have witnessed this. So everywhere. So why? Yes. Yes. So the robots will prepare and serve food in fast food restaurants or restaurants, right? It is automated. So lot many examples are there in automation. So these are the few examples. This is automation, right? Automatically it can be done. Our washing machine system is an automation, right? Then vending machines. So this is also comes under automation. That is when we put some coins, we put some money, it will dispense the cool drinks, etc. Right? Vending machine. I'm telling about vending machine. That's also comes under automation. So for the last few slides, I have mentioned these kind of things. What is automation is in a general term. In a general term, automation, what is that? I have mentioned. Automation is everywhere. Automation will rule the world, and it is ruling the world, and it is growing in a fast pace. For example, IoT, you should have know what is IoT is, right? Internet of Things. It is also a subdivision of automations, right? So the slides for your reference. So I want to tell the meaning, the real meaning of automatic or automation, or how this word automation has been derived. Originally, this automatic comes from the Greek word automatos. So it is a Greek word. Automatos is a Greek word. From that Greek word automatos, this word automatic has been emerged. So what is automatos is? The real meaning of automatos is self-moving or acting of itself. It is very, 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 very important thing. So this is a very key, important keyword, self-moving or acting of itself. We have to give some instructions. Instructions will be given to it and it will automatically work according to that instructions or workflow that we have given. That is very, very important. Automatically do the things as per the workflow. In web automation also, the things it will automatically do the things as per the workflow. Okay. So the next point, it operates without direct human intervention. So the word is given like operates without direct human intervention. Sometimes human intervention is needed. Sometimes human intervention is not needed, right? So, so when this automation has been started, so it dates back to some 2000 years before Common Era. In third century and first century itself, they have started to do automation. It will ease our work, ease our job, and it will help us. It will assist us. So in Alexandria, a self-operating water pump using air pressure. So the key technology is air pressure here. Air pressure is the technology used for self-operating water pump. So automatically the water has been pumped using air pressure, as well as in Alexandria, steam powered device. So the technology used here is steam powered device to automatically open the temple doors. So lot many temples are there in Alexandria. So automatically the temple doors are opened when a fire was lit on the altar. So two technologies has been used. Air pressure is been used and steam power is also been used to do the things automatically. So this word automatic, automatos is a Greek word, and automatic is the word was first used in 17th century in English. So it is this word automatic is very popular in 19th century and 20th century when this mechanical and industrial automation has been risen, right? So like in the invention of steam engine, like that, right? So on the whole, automatic is nothing but acting of itself. So we have to use some technology to act of itself. Air pressure, steam powered, etc. has been used some centuries before, but now the world has been changed, right? Isn't it? The modern world use different kind of technology to automate something, right? Here is the main part: automation in computer science. We have seen lot many domains: healthcare, agriculture, harvesting, right, etc., etc. And we have seen in civil engineering, in hospitals as well as in hotels, in tourism, we have witnessed that. So automation can be done in computer science also. So these are all the main domains I have given where the automation can be used. The first one is software development. So software development is the core of computer science, that all we know that. So this software development can be automated. We can automatically build the software, test the software, and release the software. Tools are available for that, to building, testing, and releasing the software. So software development can be automated. So again, I want to insist that human intervention is minimal. We cannot replace the humans. The human intervention is what? Minimal. It has been reduced. The workload has been reduced for the humans. Okay. So you could witness the artificial intelligence, ChatGPT. Everything comes under this kind of automation, right? Then the second one is IT, information technology and infrastructure automation. The next one, the very, very important thing, our topic, that is web automation, that comes under the umbrella robotic process automation. Again, this word is coming, robots. Yeah, robotics is coming, right? Again, I want to insist, in robotic process automation or web automation, there will be no robots. That is, physical robots will be there. The robotic arms or robotic legs or the physical robot will not be present. We are going to use software robots. Software robots will do the automation for us. It will reduce our workload. It will work for us. So it is clearly mentioned that using software robots to do repetitive tasks like data entry automatically. So data entry, you know what is data entry is. So if a web form is there, if a web form has 10 fields, we will manually enter that 10 fields. Okay. For one web form, we can enter. For the second web form, we can enter. For 10 web forms, we can enter that data. But if you have 1,000 forms, if you want to enter for 1,000 peoples, the details of the 1,000 peoples, that is data entry for 1,000 peoples, it is really a mundane or very repetitive task, or it is very hard to do. In that situation, we can create software robots. These software robots will automatically fill that form. Whatever the details we are providing, we have to give the data. We have to give the 1,000 data to these software robots. These software robots will type, automatically type what we have to type, that it automatically types and do the job in a better way. The human intervention is very, very minimal here. And we will see one software robot that will do the data entry automatically shortly. Okay? So this point, the robotic process automation, web automation is very, very important in computer science. So it is ruling, it is going to rule the world in computer science domain. The next one is AI and machine learning automation. You know very well that artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. So this is ruling the world now. ChatGPT is the best example, and other large language models are very, very best examples for that. So ChatGPT, when you type a query, it automatically gives all the details. Automatic. Again, the word automatic is coming. Automation. If you want a code in C or in Python, if you give the statement, problem statement, it automatically gives the exact answer. Right. So a lot many technology is there behind that. We are not here to discuss that, but it's a kind of automation, right? Also, in computer science, cybersecurity is another one booming domain. In that cybersecurity also, we can use automation, using automated tools to detect and stop security threats automatically. It will monitor the entire system. If there is any if it detects any security issues, it automatically do the things. So most probably the security attacks in computer science or in networks, the attacks are happening in mostly in night, in not in daytime, but in night times. Okay. So in during night, everyone will be sleeping, everyone will be in rest state, no one will be in working. So in that particular times, in the night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, the cyber attacks are very high, according to research. In that situation, human cannot sit and monitor everything. So automation can be done in cybersecurity. This kind of system automatically detects the threats and stops the attacks. Okay. The next one, database. Again, database is one of the wonderful domain in computer science, because whatever the data we are processing, computer science is full of data. When we say the term computer science, the next term you should say data. We are playing with data, and that data should be placed somewhere, right? In Oracle or relational databases or non-relational databases like MongoDB. The data should be placed there. So that databases could be automatically managed using this kind of automation, proper backing of data and improving performance. And again, as already I said, IoT automation. IoT itself automation. Internet of Things itself and automation. Why I'm telling like that? So when we walk in a corridor, automatically the lights turn on, or the fan turn on, or the AC turn on, right? So everything is automatic. When we cross the corridor, automatically the light switch off, or fan switch off, or AC switch off. So again, the word automatic, doing by its own, isn't it? So the next one is business process automation. Is business process is comes under the computer science domain. So where we can apply the automation also. So these are all the domains in computer science where automation can be implemented. And robotic process automation or web automation is very, very important in automation purpose. Okay. Right. So we come under the important topics. Robotic process automation. The short form is RPA, robotic process automation. So this is where we are going to use the web automation. The next step is web automation. So before going to web automation, we should know what is robotic process automation is. So web automation is a subcategory of robotic process automation. So what is a robotic automation? Process automation is, it's a technology, a new modern technology that has been introduced into computer science domain just 10 years before, maybe, yes, 10 to 15 years before. And for the last 5 years or last 2 to 3 years, it is booming like anything. And in near future, in coming years, there are a lot of job opportunities in automation, especially in RPA or web automation. So it is a modern technology that uses software robots. Again, the word robots is mentioned here. It's not a hardware robot, it's a software robot. Simply we call that as bots. Robots or bots. Okay, you could have witnessed bots in a lot many web applications, in e-commerce sites or some other sites, websites. These bots in educational institutions, they use bots. It will automatically reply to your query. So if you are using an educational institution's bot, if you are visiting a website of an educational institution, and if you want to know if they are providing the bot, if they are providing the software robots in their websites, a small column will be there in the right end. So we can ask them the questions. What are all the courses available in that institution? Or what is the fee structure? Who is the higher official? Who is the principal? Like that, we can ask that software robo in that website, and that software robo will automatically reply you. It will automatically reply you, and you you come to know the information about that institution. That was exactly happening in ChatGPT. You are asking something, and it automatically reply with a standard answers, good answers, and it is very useful to us. And this kind of technology is enhancing our life quality, isn't it? So this kind of software robots can be created in the domain robotic process automation using the software UI path. So what RPA can do? The main thing is it will automate repetitive tasks, especially the data entries like that. It will automate that repetitive task. Obviously, it will reduce the manual workload. Obviously, it will increase the productivity because it will minimize the errors. Software robots, if you give it a workflow, it will automatically do. So without any tired, it will automatically do the workflow even for lakhs of data, isn't it? So it will reduce the workload of a human, enhances productivity. Also, it will minimize the errors. So this is the difference between RPA and automation. For these many slides, we are witnessing two different words, RPA and automation. So I have covered that automation in various domains in the previous slides. So automation versus RPA. So the full form of RPA, robotic process automation. So in RPA also that word, what's that word? Automation is available, it is coming. And separately automation, a separate word is there. So if you draw a big circle and name it as an automation, imagine like that. Draw a big circle and name it as automation. And within that big circle, you draw a small circle and call that as an robotic process automation, RPA. In that big circle automation, it can be used in various domains. I have already listed that. Robotic arms had been used for that. That is, hardware devices had been used for that. But in RPA comes under computer science domain, where we are not using any kind of mechanical devices, but software robots. In automation, mechanical or hardware robots. In RPA, it is software robots. So this is the main difference between RPA and automation. So this is the purpose of RPA. The main purpose is to improve the operational efficiency. When a man or a human doing a repetitive task for 100 data entry, not a problem, he can do, but he cannot do for 1,000 or 2,000. For that purpose, this RPA has been introduced because in some 20, 25 years before, the data is very less. The data entry or handling the data, the softwares or computer science handles the data in a very minimal way. After the invention of uh, internet, after the invention of modern technologies, the data has been increased. We are producing lots and lots of data each and every day from social medias and some other things. We are producing lots and lots of data, lakhs and crores of data. So a human cannot operate in that crores of data. In a big data, a human cannot work, but software can work in that kind of big data and with an operational efficiency. So that is the purpose, the real purpose of RPA, to work on the big data to improve operational efficiency. Also, it will reduce the cost associated with manual process. So we have to pay if you want to process the big data, crores of data, we should have a lot of human beings, lot of humans, and we have to pay a lot to do that work to process the data. By using this RPA technologies, the modern technology, the software itself, without any getting any tired, it will do the work. So we can reduce the cost of human labor. So When the human labor is limited or reduced, the employees can focus on some other very good higher value task. Okay, humans are designed for the better purpose, the higher value purpose. They don't want to sit in a laptop or computer and don't want to type all the time. They don't want to type. So that kind of mundane task can be automated using RPA. Also, when we using softwares for automation, the errors are dramatically reduced. But errors may arise, errors may arise due to some external factors, right? External factors, but the errors is minimized than human errors. Again, the benefits of RPA are, as I said early, it could be cost savings, could be accuracy. It is scalability. What is scalability? It can do for 10 datas as well as it can do the automation tasks for 10,000 datas. So that is comes under the word scalability. Okay. If you give the workflow. So if you instruct that software robot, do this type of steps, 10 steps, you have to do this. It will do for 10 datas as well as it will do for 10,000 datas. Maybe the time may be varying. For the 10 datas, it can finish easily. For 10,000 datas, it may take a lot many times, right? So these are all the benefits of RPA: cost savings, accuracy, scalability, and employee productivity. Very important thing. The components of RPA, the components of robotic process automation. The first one is bot designer. So what is bot? What is bot is it is referred here is software robots. So we can tell as software robots designer. Okay, there is one component in that. Then control center. We are going to control the workflow, or we are going to control the software robots. So it is a platform to monitor and managing software robots. So the first one, the bot designer, is used to create and configure. And second one is to monitor and manage. And the last one, bots, the real software robots. It's an executable program to perform tasks. So these components of RPA can be hands-on be done in UA path. Okay. How we can automate things? How we can automate things? 2 points are very, very important. Script-based automation or workflow-based automation. So the script-based automation is something very old. It's being followed now also in Microsoft Excel. Okay, VBA. There is a term called VBA. In that, they will write the script. They will write the code. They will write the automation code to automate a repetitive task in Microsoft Excel. Okay. So this kind of script-based automation, the usage of that is dramatically reduced using as the ages grow by, as the modern technology grows by, workflow automation has been emerged a lot. So as of now, workflow automation. So already I told this word workflow. Workflow is the steps. Workflow is nothing but the series of steps after steps. So workflow automation is ruling, and it is implementing the rule-based automation for business purposes. So whatever you are doing in automation nowadays, UiPath and other tools, using script-based automation is reduced and workflow automation has been increased. Right. So this slide is very, very important. What are the RPA platforms available nowadays? RPA, robotic process automation platforms. How we can create software robots. I have listed four softwares or four technology. Using this technology, we can create software robots. That software robots will help us to do repetitive tasks. The first one is UI path. UI path is very, very important. And uh, out of these four uh, automation tools, UI path stands first. And second one is Automation Anywhere. And third one is Blue Prism. And the last one is Power Automate. So the Power Automate is the product of Microsoft. Yes. So uh, the Microsoft product automation can be done using Power Automate, and other kind of automations can be done this kind of RPA platforms, especially UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism. Everything has its own advantages and disadvantages, and UiPath stands first in creating software robots. So here is the logo of UiPath. As I mentioned earlier, it is a very new and modern technology. After 2000 only, after the year 2000 only, this kind of RPA technologies, automation technologies had been emerged as the data has been increased. In 1990, internet has been uh, introduced worldwide, and after the advent of internet, the data, the data produced by us has been increased. When the data produced by us has been increased, there is a need for automation. So after the year 2000, the automation industry had been boomed, and this UA path has been founded in the year 2005. Okay. So UA path is used to create software robots. Again, I'm telling you. So this is the logo of Automation Anywhere. So if you Google something about the job opportunities in automation, these companies, UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism, Power Automate, they have lots and lot of opportunity for freelancers. So if you visit Upwork.com or some freelancing softwares, freelancing domain websites, you could witness lots and lots of opportunity are there in automation field. They will give some problem statement, and we have to solve that problem statement using these softwares, UiPath, Automation Anywhere, like that, and they will provide us with money. So, so this company, Automation Anywhere, or this software, this developing environment has been introduced in the year 2003, right? So this is also another one predominant UiPath, RPA platform founded in the year 2001, Blue Prism Group. So this is also a software where we can able to create software robots. And again, the giant Microsoft. So this Power Automate is a very recent technology. So you have witnessed that UiPath in 2005 and Automation Anywhere in 2000 something, and this last one, Blue Prism, in 2001, isn't it? So, but this Power Automate is very new. It is being used for automation purpose in Microsoft products. We do have a lot of Microsoft products, right? So in that Microsoft products, this Power Automate is being used to automate or to create software robots. Right. So as we are going to see the hands-on section using UiPath, so we will see how to install UiPath, how to download it, how to install it, and how to work with it. UiPath software. A simple introduction about UiPath. So the main benefit is low code and no code. What is low code or no code? The writing of code is very, very minimal. Okay. So the automation has been introduced some 20 years before in Microsoft Excel. I told you, right? In Microsoft it's Excel VBA concept, they have introduced automation. So in VBA, we have to write lots and lots of automation codes. But in this type of software, UiPath, Blue Prism, Automation Anywhere, there is no need to write the codes or very minimal code. Then how we will work on that? The very important point is drag and drop workflow designer. Again, this workflow, the word workflow is coming. Drag and drop workflow designer. When we design this drag and drop workflow designer, we will create a software robo that could uh, automate our repetitive task. Okay. So it is low code or no code, very minimal code we will use. It is AI powered and it can go with the attended and unattended RPA. Okay. Attended means there is intervention by human being. Okay. Alongside attended boards means alongside humans will work in real time. Unattended boards means there is no human intervention, and as seen here, it is fully automated. There is no human intervention. In cybersecurity or something like that, we go for this unattended boards. We will develop unattended boards. So the next one is cross-platform compatibility. What does it mean? It can be worked in Windows as well as it can be worked in Linux operating systems also. So the next one is it supports cloud, and the last one, the security and compliance. So security is very, very important because we will create a software robo. We will create a workflow and we will create a software robo. That software robo will assist us to do the repetitive task. If someone illegally changes the workflow, if someone illegally changes the workflow and modifies the workflow of a software robot, it can be dangerous and it can be used for unethical purposes. So UiPath is very concerned about giving security and compliance to the workflows we are creating. So these are the things, other softwares that is open source. So these UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism, Power Automate, everything is a proprietary software that we have to pay. Trial versions are available for 60 days, but after, if you want to use that, you have to pay for that. But some software frameworks are there, which is uh, free to use. On the top, it is Tag UI, one of the wonderful software that we can try for free to do automation purposes. Tag UI and Robo frameworks, Skills, OpenRPA. OpenRPA is very important, and Fast UI Vision RPA, Pay Auto GUI, OpenBoards, Auto IT, and Automation Anywhere Community Edition. So Community Edition is available in UiPath also. So the Community Edition comes with limited free version. That is very important. It is limited free. It is not fully functional. Limited free version for 60 days or 30 days. They will give for free. Okay. So here comes the important part. Installing UiPath. So we are going to install UiPath in our system, and we are going to work on that. So as already I said, UiPath is a software. We can download that. We can install that. Using that UiPath, we can create software robots, isn't it? So what is necessary before installing the UiPath? We should know what is the recommended system requirements. The OS, we can use Windows as well as Linux, no problem with that. Windows and Linux, better new version can be do good. And RAM is very, very important because at least 8 GB, 16 GB is recommended for large workflows. This RAM is very, very important because even in my system, in my laptop, I'm using i7, Core i7, and I'm using 16 GB. In that power, in this 16 GB power, the workflow, the creation of software robots is somewhat tough. It lacks. It lacks. Okay. So the processor, obviously, Intel, it should be good if we are using i7 or more, right? .NET framework is necessary. So when you install that UiPath, that .NET framework will be automatically installed, and internet connection is necessary for activation and cloud integration. If you are not using any cloud related works, internet is not much necessary. So as we are going to work with web automation, this internet is required as we are working on web automation, right? So what you have to do is in Google, you just type UiPath Automation Cloud, UiPath Automation Cloud, and sign in using your preferred Gmail or other email accounts. And you have to download UiPath Studio. UiPath Studio. There is the software name is UiPath Studio. We can download Community Edition. Some free elements has been included in that, so we can download Community Edition. So here is the main screen. In this main screen, you have to click this try UiPath free. Try UiPath free, and then the screen will come like this. In this, so it's been mentioned here. It's a 60-day trial, so you can use this UiPath for 60 days. So after, if you want to use this UiPath, you have to pay for that, right? So here is one link: Get Automation Cloud for Community. So you have to click this. So I will explain that. Get Automation Cloud for Community. So it will download the Community Edition. So the Community Edition is also uh, uh, it's a 60-day trial. Okay. So when you successfully log in to the page, Automation Cloud page, there is a resource center here. In that resource center, you could witness that download Studio Desktop. So this is a cloud platform, automation cloud platform. If you don't want to work in automation cloud platform, you can personally download a software, download Studio Desktop, and it will download an installer, and you have to install that normally, and UiPath has been installed in your system, right? So let me show you. Type in Google UiPath Automation Cloud, UiPath Automation Cloud, and click enter. And many links has been displayed in that. So you can go in some link, right? UiPath.com. You can go, and this already I have shown this window in the slide. Try UiPath free, right? You have to click that. The page will go like this. So already I have signed in to this automation cloud. So again, I am signing in. So remember, this is automation cloud. This is cloud environment. There is no need to work in cloud environment. We can download. So we can download Studio Desktop. The link is here. Download Studio Desktop is here. You can download this. If you download this, uh, uh, installer will be downloading like this. Okay. So UiPath Studio Community, an installer has been downloaded like this. So you have to install this. normal installation procedure. Just click, double click, and give next, 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 and UiPath Studio will be installed in your system. Okay, so here we have UiPath Studio. As you see in the screen, UiPath Studio has been installed in my system, and I'm opening this UiPath Studio. Yes. So this is the UiPath main window, start window. So in this software, in this UiPath Studio, we can able to create software robots. I will share one video, YouTube video, how to create a software robot. So my this RPA, that is UiPath Studio, has not been configured very well. I received some error in running process. So I will show you one video where that uh, instructor is creating a software robot and how it is working. So before that, we will see some slides. Okay. So I have shown you how to download the UiPath Studio and how to install that, and the start page of UiPath Studio where we can able to create software robots. This word workflow is very, very, very important. Workflow is very, very important because workflow is the one that teaches that software robot what to do, step by step execution of automation, what to do. And this workflow will teach that software robot. So what is workflow? As already I said, it's a structured sequence of activities. Activity number 1, activity number 2, activity number 3, activity number 4. So this kind of sequence of activities will teach the automation process. So when we execute this sequence of test, a Paka automation has been done. Okay, right. So there are three types of workflows that you want to know. The first one is sequence workflow, then flowchart workflow, and state machine workflow. So in these three types of workflows, I will show a demo in sequence type of workflow. Flowchart and state machines are something advanced, whereas a sequence is a very, very basic level, a very, very basic workflow that could be able to create a software robot. So all this sequence, flowchart, and state machines can be used in web automation. Okay. A very important thing in UiPath, there is an option called task recorder. Task recorder in UiPath Studio. So in this software I have shown, right? Uh, so this is UiPath Studio. So if you work in this studio, if you create a new project and if you install the so I will answer everything. Please give some time for me. So if you create this new projects and install the necessary dependencies, we will get one thing called task recorder. Okay, this task recorder is the key in UiPath that will uh, use to create software robots with no coding, zero coding. We don't want to write any coding, but if we start this task recorder and if you do some task, it automatically captures that recording and it will convert that into workflow. What is workflow? Workflow is nothing but step by step. Okay, step by step sequence of activities. So task recorder is used to create workflow. So again, I want to tell task recorder in UiPath is used to create workflow, a series of or sequence of activities to automate a process. Okay, right. So the types of recorders in UiPath: basic, desktop, web recorder. This is very important, used for web automation. Okay, so web automation is very important than desktop or other type of automations, because everywhere, in every field, the web is being used. Starting from education institutions to hospitals or any other institutions, any other department, everybody has a website or a web application. Without websites or web application, no institution or no domain is working. So all the datas has been fed into websites or web applications. So web automation is very important. In UiPath, there is option called web recorder. This web recorder is used to create web automation. We will see an example. So before that, let me answer what you have answered, what you have asked for. Many businesses uses chatbots for customer service automation. Yes. Can AI-driven chatbots fully replace human agents, or do they have limitations in handling complex customer interactions? So you have to understand that this kind of chatbots has a very limited power. Some uh, 5 years or before, they will the human will type the question as well as the answer, and they will uh, give it to the chatbot, not AI-driven chatbot. Some 5 years before, so they will type 100 questions and 100 answers, and they will develop a chatbot. For example, for an educational institution, they will develop some 100 questions, 100 answers. That's it. 5 years before. So whenever a student use that chatbot and type one question, it will, if it is correctly matched with that question. Okay. So what is the name of the principal? A human has to type, and the name of the principal has to be feed by that human some 5 years before. So if a student is asking the name of the name of the principal is given in the chatbot. That is the case some 5 years before. But if after the invent of AI and chat GPTs and other modern technologies, large language models, the large language model LLM can be directly incorporated with that website, and it will collect the data and it will show the information. So uh, the limitation has been limited comparing some 5 years before. It For your question, will it fully replace the human agents? Maybe it may fully replace the human agents, as the invent of ChatGPT is here. The ChatGPT is introduced some 2 years before, so uh, it is growing like anything. It is a fast growing. So this chatbot is viewed as what, a big thing some 5 years before. Chatbot is automatically it replace, right? So automatically it replace. It has been viewed as a very great thing, a very big thing some 5 years before. But nowadays, uh, what after the invent of ChatGPT and all, uh, it is a very normal thing. Maybe it can be fully replaced by human agents, but no problem. We will get some other opportunities to go with. Web automation is commonly used in financial trading, yes. In stock marketing, yes. Such as algorithmic trading bots, yes. What are the risks associated with automated decision making in high stakes environment? Maybe we cannot predict. If you are in the financial trading, we cannot predict anything, isn't it? Morning 11 o'clock, it will be in some situation, and afternoon it will be changing. So AI is developing in a rapid way, and web automation is developing in a rapid way. So your question, it comes under the artificial intelligence, not web automation directly. Artificial intelligence and web automation. So there are risks. Yes, you cannot fully uh, go with this kind of AI thing, especially in financial trading as well as in healthcare. So especially in financial trading and healthcare, this kind of AI and automations, uh, the work the workflow is very much monitored, and it's not in a very successful range, we can say. Okay, automated decision making in high stakes environment is somewhat risky. As APIs become more popular for data access, does web scraping, a common automation technique, still have a place? Or no, it's not obsolete. Even now, this web scraping is very much being used because uh, two companies uh, is watching one another. For example, for e-commerce companies, uh, Flipkart or Amazon, they are competitors, right? So daily or periodically, they do web scraping, and they do data access, and how they are growing. One company is uh, watching another company. So it's not absolute. Surely it's not absolute, and uh, it will not be absolute. Web scraping will not be absolute. It will be there. And many government institutions, government departments are using web scrapings, and so it is what? It is not absolute. It will be there. Okay. So for the questions, for the financial question, so we have to know that we cannot fully rely on AI or web automation, since whatever the technology comes, uh, the technology is being created by the human itself, right? Human brain is greater than this kind of technology, according to me, right? It will assist us, that's it. But the decision making purposes, yeah, uh, for that also, for that and all, human brain is more precious than this kind of technology. Even the Tesla co-pilot autopilot, when they introduced this autopilot mode, they faced lots and lots of accidents. And they are trying to rectify that. They are growing. That's it. So when we use AI for decision making in critical situations, we should be very careful. Without our intervention, it should not be uh, fully dependent on this kind of things, right? Okay, task recorder we will see. So what task recorder will do? Very important point. It will allow users to record actions. So how they will allow users to record actions, we will see in the video. What kind of actions will be recorded? Mouse clicks, keyboard inputs, and navigation. I will show that in UA path itself. Okay, they will record mouse clicks, keyboard inputs, keyboard typings, and navigation. We will see the navigations also. So navigation is nothing but moving from one page to another page, one web page to another web page, right? This one is very crucial. Automatically convert them into a workflow. Automatically convert them into a workflow. When we created a workflow, it is called as software robots. That software robot will automatically click the mouse, type something, and navigate to next page when we use this task recorder. Okay. You just see this video. Uh, you will try to understand the basics of web automation, and we will go for a hands-on session in UiPath. So hope you have understood what is workflow is and how to create workflow in UiPath. So actually, this is a simple. This is my last slide. This is a simple web automation. This instructor had instructed. I want to recap that. He opened a web browser. After opening the web browser, before that, uh, he opened the UiPath Studio. So this is something a new version. The version he used was something old, some 3 years old, and this is a very new version. Just I installed today only. Today morning I have installed this. So this is a new UiPath environment. So let me tell something. Uh, uh, you select this process, okay, and in this blank process, you can give us something Google, okay, and create. A new project is being created. Yes, yes. So here is the designer window. As you see here, this is a designer window where we are going to create the workflow. We are going to create the workflow. That is nothing but the software robot. You don't need to write any code. You just want to uh, click and drag something from this activity window. So this is activity window. That instructor also said that. So this is designer window where we are going to create the software robots. You just see there is no thing called uh, recorder or web recorder, isn't it? So you have to do something called you have to manage the packages. Just take my instructions, uh, manage packages, and you have to go for all packages. Go to all packages, manage packages, all packages, and you have to install this activity. Install UiPath.UAAutomation.activities. So I'm copying this, exactly this, and I'm copying this and going to UiPath Studio and I'm searching that activity. Okay. Yes. So in all packages, you just search it in all packages. Okay. Two different dependencies has been done. That is UiPath automation dot activities. You have to just download this. Okay. Install this package as well as install this package. Just download and install and save. So now you could see this app or web recorder has been enabled. So without installing that packages, this is been what disabled. So after installing that packages using this, okay, you can mention this UiPath.automation.activities. You can install that packages and you will get this app web recorder. So let me click this. So I'm clicking that and you could see the highlighters here, isn't it? You could see the highlighters. I am clicking this tab. Okay, just see that a plus symbol is there. Click it. I'm clicking. Okay. So you see here a sequence has been created. Isn't it? What sequence has been created? A click new tab sequence has been created. This is one first step. Okay. Actually, that instructor had told you to close the web browser. So if I close this web browser, the internet will be disconnected to me because I had been logged in with my captive portal of Kamaraj Engineering College. So the second step, what I have did was I just clicked this tab. Okay, the Kamaraj Engineering portal tab. I clicked. If I log out this, if I click this, the internet will be cut off to me. So I'm not clicking that. So you see here the second activity. You can able to see. Uh, if you see here, I have clicked this tab, isn't it? So it's been mentioned in that workflow. So I'm deleting everything. So this workflow is deleted, and this workflow is also deleted. Okay. Again, I am clicking one new window. Okay. I'm clicking plus. Okay. A new window has been, a new tab has been what generated. A new tab had been opened, the first one, right? And in the highlighter, in the address bar or search bar, I'm searching as, right? I'm going to search, right? What I'm going to search, uh, Kamaraj. Just typing as Kamaraj and clicking confirm. So the second sequence, editable test address, type this Kamaraj. Second sequence is there. Then I'm selecting this search result. Okay, Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology Autonomous. I'm just clicking that. You see here, uh, a new sequence had been added. So first you are clicking a new tab, click new tab. So instructing the software robot, click new tab, then type this. What you have to type? Kamaraj. You type this, then click panel. You click this Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology Autonomous. That you click that. Then again, lot many highlighters are there, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the web address. Okay, I'm clicking. Click is okay. It is collecting the target information. And yes. So I'm stopping this or save and return to studio. Save and return to studio. So in this designer, okay, I have said that this is activity panel and this is designer panel. So in this designer panel, a software robo has been created. A sequence. We have seen this workflow, right? Uh, we have seen this workflow. I have shown this, isn't it? Sequence, flowchart, and state machine. In that, we have created a sequence workflow. We have created a sequence workflow, step by step workflow, right? So that workflow has been perfectly mentioned in this thing, okay? Uh, so you have to open the web browser. It will automatically, if you run this, it will automatically open the web browser. It will click a new tab, okay? It will click the new tab and it will type Kamaraj and it will select one pan. Okay, so we have to save this. Okay, I have saved this. So we have to run this file. If you run this, what it will do? If you run this, it will automatically open the Google Chrome. It will automatically press a plus symbol, and it will automatically type here Kamaraj. I have mentioned this Kamaraj, right? Right. Then it will automatically select this thing, Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology to select this. Right? Up to this, we have done an automation, right? If I'm going to run this, but due to some installation errors, it's not running. Let's try it. Okay. So some kind of errors, that is interaction mode probing API should be used only in Chromium browsers. There is some issues in my browsers, so that's why it's not working. But if you do this process, and if you refer the lot many videos and do this process, you could able to create a simple web automation. So this is all about my presentation. And if you have queries, you can ask please. If you have any queries, please ask.
Thank you for your presentation. And for our participant, if you have any question for the speaker, please add them to the chat or you can raise your hand. Yeah, we have 3 questions here from participant already ready in chat. Hello?
The presentation is over. If you have any queries, please ask.
Already waiting in the chat, we have 3 questions from participants here.
Yeah, Mahin, I actually already I answered this question in my presentation some half an hour before. Um, in current situation, it could be possible that chatbots can be fully replaced by human agents. Maybe uh, the workload had been reduced. So this question also I have answered. Web automation, when we use for financial trading as well as decision making, it is somewhat risky. Web automation can be directly done with financial trading, but artificial intelligence, I answered this actually. The risk is high when it's for going for automated decision making. The risk is somewhat high. And the last questions you have asked for the data scrapping or web scrapping is absolute. No, it will not be. It will not be absolute in any situation. In future also, it will not be absolute. So I have also mentioned why it will not go. It will not go absolute. So if you refer my answers, you could able to.
Thank you for answering. I guess no one else has been okay. And before I close the session, for the participant, please open your camera and we will take a picture for documentation in the commentary. Okay. 1, 2,
Thank you.
3. Thank you. Thank you for your information. And finally, we come to the end of this lecture today. We would like to thank you for Mr. John for the wonderful information and sharing with. We hope this information will be beneficial for our participants. At least we hope for collaboration in the future. The physical lecture for today and here. Hope to see you someday with you and have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you.